That's it. It's time to finally talk about it. It's finally happened. Chicharito has come to the MLS. What's up, guys? It's your boy Drew here, back again with another video for all you MLS fans out there. And in this one, like we said, we're going to talk about Chicharito finally joining the MLS after years of anticipation, years of speculation, and years of just hoping that he would actually come and join the MLS. Chicharito joins LA Galaxy and is going to become the highest paid player in MLS. I think the fee or whatever was going to be his yearly salary is like $10 million or something like that. Doesn't matter what it is. All that matters is he is here in MLS. He's going to be playing for LA Galaxy because, of course, LA Galaxy just lost Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who was a tremendous signing for not only LA Galaxy but for the league in general. Now, Chicharito has to come here right after, Zlatan left his mark here in MLS and in American soccer as well as a whole, and see if he can first of all fill that void and also perform as well as this dude did, and this dude being, of course, fucking Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Okay, in real talk, this is a signing that I really hoped for years to come. And I'm not the only one who's hoped for Chicharito to come here to MLS because it just makes sense. He is a big name, not just in Europe. In Europe, I'd say he's not the biggest name out there, but he is very well known and a very gifted, talented player. But in the Latin community and the Mexican culture, Mexican soccer fans, he is a big name. He is their number one goal scorer for the Mexican national team with 52 goals in 109 appearances. He has played in almost every single league. He started, of course, in Guadalajara, Mexico. Finally get a big transfer to Manchester United, where he actually, I think, personally, he had his best time and his most successful time, when he played at Manchester. Then, of course, he went on loan to Real Madrid, which is really weird. Then he spent some time in Germany with Bayer Leverkusen, where he kind of rejuvenated himself there. Then, of course, went back to England, joining West Ham United, and now he is leaving for LA Galaxy from Sevilla, which I really didn't know he was at Sevilla, but whatever. I'm just glad that he's finally here in MLS. I'm sure most of you guys watching this video are also very excited that he is here in MLS. What I'm excited for right now, think about this, guys. If you're new here, by the way, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button down below. I post weekly for MLS content, US soccer content, and I'm gonna eventually branch out to USL and possibly Liga MX content as well if you guys show up. Know what I mean? Subscribe. Anyway, that was dumb. Anyway, take a look at this, guys. Ponder this. LA Galaxy and LAFC obviously had their first derby matches this past season in MLS. Now, think about this. Zlatan Ibrahimovic came here and really lit up this rivalry between him and Carlos Vela, who plays for LAFC. Now, LAFC and LA Galaxy have already had kind of an established rivalry, but with the signings of Carlos Vela and the signing of Zlatan, it really intensified to a place where I thought this rivalry could never ever reach, at least in MLS. I'd say this is one of the best rivalries so far in the world, and it has potential to be, first of all, I think this is a really great rivalry, and I think it has tons of potential to be even better and probably a world-class derby for years to come. And now I think with Chicharito here joining LA Galaxy, the rival team to Carlos Vela's LAFC, I think this is going to be a fucking brawl, bro. This is going to be such a hyped game. Every time these two teams meet, it's going to be Chicharito versus Carlos Vela. Who's scoring more this season? Who's going to be better this game? Who's going to score first? It's going to be that type of game, and I promise you, it's going to be the most hyped game every season in MLS for the next couple years. Unless, MLS goes ahead and signs Messi and Ronaldo and put them in different opposite teams. But that's not happening anytime soon or probably ever. So for right now, we can enjoy this big LA derby between Chicharito versus Carlos Vela. Now, Chicharito has lots of experience, in Europe, scoring tons of goals for Man United and Bayer Leverkusen and West Ham. But he also is going to have to fill the big shoes that Zlatan left in LA Galaxy. Zlatan left with scoring over 50 goals for LA Galaxy. He has had a tremendous success. And, Zlatan came here at around 37 years old. Chicharito is coming here to MLS at 31 years old. And I think that's a really good age. He's 6 years younger than Zlatan was when he first came here. Of course, two totally different players in terms of the way they play on the pitch and stuff. But I think, I think Chicharito came at the right time. I kind of hoped he came right after his stint at Bayer Leverkusen, where he kind of rejuvenated himself. But of course, he joined West Ham after that stint in Germany. I wish he came earlier because he was a little younger earlier. But he's still young. Like I said, he's only 31 years old, only a couple years older than your boy Drew. So I think he's still got potential to really light up this league in terms of score tons of goals this season, this coming season in MLS. And I think he's gonna add lots of not just popularity for LA Galaxy, but for the fucking league as a whole. Chicharito, like I said, is a giant name. Of course, California, LA has a big Latin community around it, so they're hopefully gonna latch on to Chicharito, his signing here in MLS, and really just bring this to light into the media and just make a big scene about it. Especially when these two teams, both LA teams, meet each other in season games. I think it's gonna be a tremendous event. The first derby between the LA teams is gonna be such a hyped up game. I can't even tell you how hyped it's gonna be. I think it might be one of the most hyped games in MLS of all time because these two guys, both of these Mexican internationals who are doing really, really well. Of course, we gotta wait to see how Chicharito adapts to MLS, but I promise you guys right now that he's gonna adapt just fine. He's gonna come in. He's going to feel his way out. He's going to feel comfortable. He's got, Dos Santos there, another Mexican international for him there in LA Galaxy, who's going to hopefully provide some assists for him going forward in the attacking sense. But once he gets comfortable, I tell you guys, this dude is going to light up this fucking league. He's going to light up the goal scoring. He's going to blow Zlatan out of the water. The only thing I think Zlatan has on Chicharito is maybe his confidence and maybe the way he presents himself and him being the fucking alpha male or something like that. That's the only thing I think Zlatan has. But in terms of quality and good good signing, Chicharito is the best signing LA Galaxy has made since probably David Beckham. This is probably the best signing in MLS history since David Beckham. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna go that far. Don't hate me because I know Carlos Vela, great signing. Joseph Martinez, another great signing for MLS. There has been some great signings, but I think Chicharito might take that limelight away from all those other players and be probably the second best signing ever in MLS history, right behind David Beckham. I think David Beckham still is the number one best signing for MLS because in terms of what he did for the league and the sport in America, so it might be really hard to top that. But we'll see what Chicharito can offer LA Galaxy. So, like I said, I'm very excited. These are just my raw thoughts, my raw reaction here to reading the news that just dropped. As always, I want to know your thoughts down below on this topic. Are you guys excited for Chicharito here to come to MLS? And do you guys think he's going to be very successful or maybe even more successful than Zlatan was? Let me know down below. Don't forget to subscribe. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for kicking it with me. And I'll see you next time. Peace.